Hey y'all, I'm here to discuss the blackout barbecue like I said I would. I am just on like a natural high from it. Like I got so much inspiration, just so much. I'm just very happy about the fact that I got to meet my favorite vloggers on YouTube, people that I look up to. Um, Ashley Shaw Miller, Bondi Blue, the Skorpion Show, Sweet Addictions TV, all those guys, they're together on YouTube and they have like a big following on social media. So like the Blackout Barbecue was just like a meet and greet Q&A for us to meet them and get to know them and get advice from them as far as becoming aspiring vloggers ourselves. So I had a lot of chaos with getting down to Atlanta, but thank God for family and, people praying for me that I made it to Atlanta today. So straight from the airport, I came to my sister's mother's house, and then straight from there, I went to the barbecue. Like, it was nonstop, and when I got there, it was already, lit. I walked in, and there was a big party. The first person I saw dancing was Bondi Blue, and she was on the stage having the time of her life. So I was waiting for my cousins to come inside because they were coming with me, and I networked a little bit, spoke to a couple of people. I even got a girl. I even got her like as a subscriber on YouTube. I think her name was Lyrical Memphis or something like that. I have to double check, but shout out to her because it was just like a couple of minutes of conversing and we clicked. So it was that type of party where you network and you speak to people and you get to know them. So I would think that a lot of the vloggers, I would think that they would have been like snotty or like very limited, very guarded. They weren't like that at all. If we wanted to take pictures, we took pictures. I saw Bondi Blue in the hallway, and I told her, I said, I've been dying to meet you. And she was like, oh, really? And so, she was like, wow. So when it was time for the Q&A, people ask questions like, how do you, like, what do you want to get out of being a YouTube vlogger? What advice would you have for people aspiring to be one? And one of their forms of advice was well, first they went and they introduced each other, like they went down the road, but then they did the Q&A, and one of their forms of advice was just have tough skin. You have to have a thick skin because it's people that are that follow you that may not agree with what you say, so they'll say harsh things. But another vlog, I think it was Nunu. He was like let people talk, let them say what they're gonna say. The fact of the matter is that they clicked on your video and they sat and they watched it. So good, bad, or indifferent, their comments and all of that. He was like, it's better than no comment at all because at least they know who you are. Don't take it personal. It does hurt, but you just have to grow a tough skin. And me, I know that's what I would struggle with, growing tough skin because I'm the type of person I want everybody to like me. And I'm working on that because at the same time, I'm like, well, if you're not feeding me, financing me, or getting me, why should I care about how you feel about me? Those who are in my corner, great. Those who aren't, great. So I took a lot, like I was like a sponge. I soaked everything in. They were saying like Kevin from the Skorpion Show, he was like, don't get discouraged. It's hard to be a vlogger and still carry on with your everyday life or whatever, but don't get discouraged. Don't get discouraged because you don't have a certain amount of subscribers. Don't get discouraged because nobody's really responding. He was like, how I blew up? I was just posting the link to my page everywhere, and eventually somebody caught on. Bondi Blue was like that. She got a shout out from Ashley Miller, and overnight Bondi had 1,000 plus subscribers. So they were just telling us, don't give up. If this is what you really want to do, then you do it. You put in the work for it, and you get rewarded for it, in the end. And I mean, I know that's my thing. Like, consistency is, like, hard for me. But I promise, like, after going to this event, I'm going to do a whole lot better. Like, they inspired me so much. So, Kevin Simmons, he got emotional, and he was just like, I'm just like, just overwhelmed by all of the love from you guys, like, thank you. He was just very overwhelmed. And after the Q&A, they were ready to party, taking pictures or whatever. So when the Q&A was done, the first person I spoke to was Rox, and I asked her for advice, being a mom and a wife, how does she balance all of that making her videos? And she said, basically what I do is I set aside a day to record my videos, and I let my husband and my kids know, okay, this is the day I'm doing such and such and so and so. And she was like, make sure that that's the day that you do it, because within trying to make this, your thing that you want to do as a vlogger, sometimes your family and your husband or whatever can feel neglected, so you have to have a balance. So I took that as, yeah, she's absolutely right. And today when I was on my way to the airport, I actually did a periscope with my fiance, and it was like really fun. So I feel like I'm gonna invite him more and more on my YouTube vlogs, because he was like a natural on the camera. Like, he's the type, he doesn't really care about, our lives being documented or whatever. But we had fun on camera this morning. So I feel like I need to involve my family more, because I know you guys don't really see my kids like that. Like, my son, you guys saw. My daughter, if you follow me on Facebook, you see her more on Facebook and Instagram, but she's never really been on a video. So, that's what I have to do, include them more, and, just figure out what works for me. But her advice, I really took to heart, and she took a picture with me. She was so sweet. And then next, I went to Ashley Miller. Y'all know I love me some Ashley Miller. Took a picture with her. I took 2 pictures with her. And, I gave her a hug. I said, hey, big sis in my head, thank you so much for your words of encouragement and your advice. Like, it's really gotten me through a lot. And she's like, girl, don't worry about it. We got to stick together, So then I went to Kevin Simmons, and he was just, he was in tears. And he apologized to me. He was like, I'm so sorry if I don't smile in this picture, but I'm just, I'm so overwhelmed. I said, you know what? It's okay. It is perfectly fine. It happens to the best of us, and it's just a lot on you right now. But he still took the picture with me, and I thought that was really sweet. But, Kevin, don't worry about it. You have a good heart. You're a lovely person, and thank you so much for taking a picture with me. The last but not least person I took a picture with was Miss Bondi Blue. And I told her straight up, I said, you know what? You and Ashley crack me up. But at the same time, you guys give good advice, good pointers. And her boyfriend Lyric was there. And I told him, I said, you know what? You two are relationship goals. Y'all crack me up on YouTube. So she started laughing. But when I first went up to her, she was like, yeah, I saw you in the front. You came to me at the front. I said, yeah, I wanted to give you a little breathing room because I know you've been taking pictures all day. She said, but I'll take a picture with you. So she took a picture with me. Lyric took the picture. He took 2 pictures, I think one on their phone and the picture on mine. So I told her, I said, I love you. Thank you for everything. You're awesome. And, so overall, I had a blast at the Blackout. I periscoped the Q&A and the intros. I'm gonna put that as a link in the description below. I stayed long enough for the Q&A and to take pictures and whatnot. Like, I was there from like 4 to like maybe 6:30. So I had to leave after a while because I had my daughter with me. So but yeah, I had a ball, and I'm the type that usually when I want to do something, sometimes it doesn't go the way I want it to, and I get discouraged. I get down on myself about it. But these these vloggers from YouTube, they really lifted my spirits and really gave me the courage to get behind this camera and, you know, talk to you guys about my opinion and whatnot. Oh, let me not forget, Sweet Addictions TV. Now, when I was going through like the missed flight situation coming to Georgia, and I wrote her in the events and tagged her, she wrote me and was like, you know, I hope everything works out for you. I hope that you, you know, you're able to still come or whatever. So when I told her that my cousins, you know, helped out with helping me come to Georgia, she was like, you know, won't he do it? And I was like, yes, he will. I was like, I can't wait to meet you tomorrow. So I spoke to her out in the parking lot, and I said, yeah, I'm the one who missed their flight and almost didn't make it here today. So I want to thank you so much for your words of encouragement. And she was like, no, it is no problem at all, sweetie. Like, I'm very glad that you made it out here, you know. But according to everybody else, I wasn't the only one having flight trouble. You know, Ashley Miller almost didn't make it there. This guy said him and his wife was driving, and their tire busted out, and like all kinds of crazy things happened, but they still made it. So, you know, just when you think you're the only one going through something, people have the same exact problems. They just cope with it different. So I'm just very, very happy. I'm like, I'm going to remember this forever. I'm going to remember this forever. But I'm going to post the Periscope links in the description below. I tagged everything on my Facebook, so you know you guys follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, everything. Tisha Denise. That's it. If you're looking for me on YouTube, you can either type in Tisha Denise or Hondurena87, HONDURENA 87, and you know, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you were at the blackout. Let me know how you liked it. And yeah, but I really enjoyed myself. I really had a great day. It was a long day, but I would do it all over again. That's how much fun I had. So I'm actually staying in Georgia until the 16th. So you know, I'll be vlogging here and there when I can. So yeah, but I just wanted to do a quick review of how much I enjoyed the blackout. So like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.